Dance like there's no one watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and pleasure to introduce Show Some Love, Make Some Noise for 𝗔𝐵, the ultimate selector.
𝐂𝐸. Through 𝐂𝐸s, our stories are told with rhythm and rhyme to touch your soul and rock your world. Welcome to Program 4, the top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐂𝐸 Classics, courtesy M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio 𝐂𝐸. We used AI technology to research, collate, and tabulate our top 100 kitsch playlists based on records and CDs, sales, radio airplay, streaming platforms, and search engines. The top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐂𝐸 Classics on Love Radio 𝐂𝐸. With the kind compliments of M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies.
You love chocolate.
Chocolate.
You love M&M's.
Oh, yes.
But your tastes have grown up, and you're just not wild about super sweet milk chocolate, so you've been avoiding M&M's.
Yeah.
Well, fear no more.
Huh?
M&M's Dark Chocolate to the rescue.
My heroes.
M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies, available wherever fine candies are sold.
The top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐂𝐸 Classics, brought to you by M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio 𝐂𝐸. 1 of 25 epic, awesome, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet. Powered by music from the ultimate collection with passion, positivity, and power for posterity. A labor of love for future generations to treasure. Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, 18th April 1922 to 11th February 2000. From Arima and Diego Martin, Trinidad and Tobago, and Manchester and Trafford, England. The undisputed king of the road matches and panorama tunes, with 11 road matches and 19 winning panorama tunes. Trinidad and Tobago Carnival through the years. The Kitsch Catalog, 37 albums, 13 compilations, and 100 singles. Available on 10-inch 78 RPM records, 12-inch 33 1/3 RPM albums, and 7-inch 45 RPM singles, and now CDs and MP3s. 𝐂𝐸 Superstar, the Grand Master, Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, Trailblazer, Pioneer, Icon, Legend. No time to lose. On with the countdown. still inside the copper circle of the top 40 at number 35 from the 1971 album Curfew Time and the 1982 album 200 Years of Mass. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 35. Let them crow and dudes.
Let them crow and say what they don't know. Let them crow and say what they don't know. They walking about and they spreading news. They determined to have us all confused. They run them out, they ain't care a damn. Some of them like they eat parrot bam bam and say, stop the man, someone shout. All you what they talking about? Stop the man, someone shout. That's not how we feel in South. Stop the carnival. Now they looking for bacchanal. They wouldn't be so fast to say we cannot play we must. Let me tell them, if they bow we in tongue, they still cannot throw we down. Kitchener and Sparrow jumping up in San Fernando. This I could bet that the duck will never stop the bet. Well, how he could when he knows it's our livelihood. Band leaders depend on it. Hotel and stores make big profit. Also Panmen and Calypsonian. Today, Carnival is a profession. Stop the man, someone shout. All you what they talking about? Stop the man, someone shout. That's not how we feel in South. Stop the Carnival. Now they looking for bacchanal. They wouldn't be so fast to say we cannot play we must. Let me tell them, if they bow we in tongue, they still cannot throw we down. Kitchener and Sparrow jumping up in San Fernando. I want them know I don't buy me costume long ago. Tell them don't shock when I start me Juve 5 o'clock. They could bring all the curfew law. I play in the same time I played before. They could bring their gun, they could bring tear gas. Who the France gonna stop me from playing me master? Stop the man, someone shout. All you what they talking about? Stop the man, someone shout. That's not how we feel in South. Stop the carnival. Now they looking for bacchanal. They wouldn't be so fast to say we cannot play we must. Let me tell them, if they bow we in tongue, they still cannot throw we down. Kitchener and Sparrow jumping up in San Fernando. And just for spite, I gon' keep on playing day and night. Ash Wednesday gone, but the Lord is going to carry on. They could call me a delinquent, I ain't care, I gon' play right through the length. And if they make me break away, I ain't stopping till glorious Saturday. I say, stop the man, someone shout. All you what they talking about? Stop the man, someone shout. That's not how we feel in South. Stop the carnival, now they looking for bacchanal. They wouldn't be so fast to say we cannot play we must. Let me tell them, if they bow we in tongue, they still cannot throw we down. Kitchener and Sparrow jumping up in San Fernando.
I want you know, darling, why call me so? You know my name is Rich. Why should you make a switch? Every time we making love, you always do the same. What if can't you thinking now? Why you have to change your name? I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. A squishy, a 𝗏𝐿𝐴, then a 𝗙𝗵𝐺. Then she hold me tight and she holler. You have me a baby. You have me 𝗞𝗶𝘁. You're moving so sexy. You're driving me crazy. You had me so dismayed. You were into my arms, smiling with all your charm. I recall I kissed you twice, like it was driving you insane. Then you said you feeling nice. That is when you started it again. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. A squeeze, a 𝗏𝐿𝐴, then a 𝗙𝗵𝐺. And then you hold me tight and you holler. You have me and baby. You have me to do bed. You're moving so sexy. You're driving me crazy. So confused over the name you choose. I must tell you as man, I still can't understand. Does your father call your mom this romantic name also? If it's there you get it from, well darling, I'd like to know. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. A squeaky, a 𝗙𝗵𝐺, then a 𝗏𝐿𝐴. And then she hold me tight and she holler. You have me a baby. You have me 𝗞𝗶𝘁. You're moving so sexy. You're driving me crazy. So distressed, it is ridiculous. It does appear to me you are flattering me. Women call me Romeo, they call me sexy boy, they call me 𝗥𝐺𝐕, but I never hear this one before. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. A squeeze, a 𝗏𝐿𝐴, oh, a 𝗙𝗵𝐺. And then she hold me tight and she holler. You have me baby. You have me 𝗞𝗶𝘁. You're moving so sexy. You're driving me crazy.
𝐾𝐲 at number 35 from the 1971 album Curfew Time and the 1982 album 200 Years of Mass. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 35. Let Them Crow and 𝗐𝗐. Lord Kitchener, a top calypsonian in Trinidad and Tobago, traveled to England on the HMT Empire Windrush. He arrived at Tilbury Docks on the River Thames at Tilbury in Essex, England on the 21st of June 1948. Stepping up one rung to number 34 from the 1972 album Hot Pants and the 1988 album the Master and the Grandmaster. Alvin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 34, Mysterious Letter and the National Band.
A mysterious letter, quite from Venezuela. A mysterious letter, way from Venezuela. I don't know the person, I just know what was written. Creature coming down to jump up in tongue. Yes, no name and no address in Venezuela. Only by the writing I know was a señorita. She said, "Still man get the beat, Carnival is sweet. Every day I hear Calypso on the radio. Make me feel to rock, make me feel to jump. I want bacchanal when I come for the carnival." I see on my TV your carnival movie. I see how they dancing is really exciting. But what I can't understand with the members of the band, how they jumping up and they never stop. Yes, believe I cannot wait to come Trinidad. This calypso music and carnival gon' drive me mad. Steel band get the beat, carnival is sweet. Every day I hear Calypso on the radio. Make me feel the rum, make me feel the jump. I want bacchanal when I come for the carnival. I sat there for hours, admiring the colors, the costumes so pretty, a beautiful scenery. But what is so amazing and really intriguing, how does black and white play mass and unite? Now the world should be delighted to come and see how these different races all jumping in unity. Steel band get the beat, carnival is sweet. Every day I hear Calypso on the radio. Make me feel the rum, make me feel the jump. I want bacchanal when I come for the carnival. She climaxed the letter with kisses all over, but still never told me of her identity. This is how the lady end. Bye-bye until we meet, my friend. Kitch, I'm leaving you. Time has forced me to. It was nice writing to you, Kitchener, my pal. If no disappointment, you gon' see me for carnival. Steel band get the beat, carnival is sweet. Every day I hear Calypso on the radio. Make me feel the rum, make me feel the jump. I want bacchanal when I come for the carnival.
this present carnival.
Can't stop the national.
Don't care how they critical.
Can't stop the national.
We don't care what nobody say.
Can't stop the national.
The national band is here to stay.
Can't stop the national. Don't stop. Walk up. Don't stop. Walk up.
Although it was not a hoax, I was really stunned to see all these different folks jumping in the sun. As far as I remember, it was never done where everybody gather and play mass as one. Mama, when the music play, they roll and they prance. Together they break away, together they dance. They rock, they jump, they bump.
Chinese and the Indians jumping. Negroes and the Syrians whining. The whites and the Portuguese walking on the land. Walking up the road to complete the national band.
Whether you Spanish or Jew,
Can't stop the national.
they be you born here, you jumping too.
Can't stop the national.
We coming from all about
Can't stop the national.
the east, the west, the north and the south.
Can't stop the national. Don't stop. Walk up. Don't stop. Walk up.
The band start to ramouche, going down Frederick Street. The crowd start to dingole, jumping to the beat. Well, here comes the bacchanal, a hiding the face. The whole of the national, winding down the place. A tourist from Ireland, she take off the shoe. The woman jump in the band, I national too. She whine, she grind, she whine.
Chinese and the Indians jumping. Negroes and the Syrians whining. The whites and the Portuguese holding on the land.
standing tall at number 34 from the 1972 album Hot Pants and the 1988 album The Master and the Grandmaster. Aldrin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 34, Mysterious Letter and the National Band. Through Kaisos or Stories Are Told. On July 16, 1977, at the 26th Annual Miss Universe competition in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Trinidad and Tobago's Janelle Penny Commission was crowned Miss Universe. In position 33 from the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century and from the 1997 album Reflections of a Legend, Aldrin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 33, Miss Universe and Ash Wednesday Mass.
It was 12 o'clock the hour and night in July when a TTT announcer brought tears to my eyes. He said, would you keep calm while I interrupt this program? You ought to know it first, our Penny is the queen of this universe.
Penny, lovely Penny, girl, you really made it look easy. You look so sweet, you dress so neat. There was really nothing there to leave.
This year's MDA, well, we're going to celebrate. Dr. William and the president will participate.
Everybody know you will come first and capture the crown of this universe.
When I saw the film, it really brought joy to my heart. I was quite convinced that Penny had won from the start. Her figure looked so cute in her lovely bathsuit. Then she went along to beat them bad with her evening gown.
Penny, lovely Penny, girl, you really made it look easy. You look so sweet, you dress so neat. There was really nothing there.
This year's MDA, well, we're going to celebrate. Dr. William and the president will participate.
Everybody know you will come first and capture the crown of this universe.
Dr. William Atiako, he couldn't resist. As Miss Universe said hello, he gave a big kiss. Then he pointed to the aircraft and said to the whole staff, may I this prolong, I name her after Miss Commission.
Penny, lovely Penny, girl, you really made it look easy. You look so sweet, you dress so neat. There was really nothing there to leave.
This year's MDA, well, we're going to celebrate. Dr. William and the president will participate.
Everybody know you will come first and capture the crown of this universe.
jumping up to the music. They have a strange way. Their approach is so romantic. This is how they play.
I dip in the water, I wine in the sand. While you and your partner, up up in the band.
Tourists from all over say nothing to surpass.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Yes. Mass in Las Vegas, mass in Maracas,
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
mass in Lucy Road, mass in Maya Road.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Yeah. Mass in Balandra, mass in Manzanilla.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Radio tempo, belting the soca beat. Well, you should know how the music is sweet. Tourists jumping, boy, they getting on by. See them whining like they're from Trinidad. And they want the Creole dish, they don't care who says. They order the bacon fish to eat while they play. This carnival come here to stay, no one could deny. The standard of mass on Wednesday is extremely high.
I dip in the water, I wine in the sand. While you and your partner, up up in the band.
Some coconut water with white oak in a glass.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Mass in Las Vegas, mass in Maracas.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Yeah. Mass in Lucy Road, mass in Maya Road.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Yeah. Mass in Balandra, mass in Manzanilla.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Mother Nature is very kind to us. When the weather is acting suspicious, if it's humid, you get the ocean breeze. Shade provided by the coconut trees. The smell of country flowers just seem to lead, and lingering for hours throughout the parade. I have to believe the story as the tourists say. No other mass in this country to beat Ash Wednesday.
I dip in the water, I wine in the sand. While you and your partner, up up in the band.
A cold Caribbean lager, your coke and your flask.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Yes, mass in Las Vegas, mass in Maracas.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Oh, mass in Lucy Road, mass in Maya Road.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Oh, mass in Balandra, mass in Manzanilla.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Play mass, man.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
This is mass by the sea. Where you look fish jumping.
Ash Wednesday mass, it is really world class.
Soca by the sea, boys, soca by the sea.
striking gold, capturing the crown in Santo Domingo, Miss Universe 1977, Janelle Penny Commission. In position 33 from the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century and from the 1997 album Reflections of a Legend, Aldwin Roberts, Lord Kitchener, number 33, Miss Universe and Ash Wednesday Mass. One notch up, one song closer to number 1, up to number 32. From the 1991 album Road March and Panorama King, still number 1. And the 1996 album Incredible Kitsch, Aldwin Roberts, Lord Kitchener, number 32. Pan, Dingole, and the Power of Music.
It was Pan last Panorama with the steel band competition. They excelled in the savannah. The music was high, we can't deny. They had me going wild, man, woman, and child. Music in galore, never heard before. All spectators leave their seat, fascinated by the beat. Everyone agreed that it was a musical jamboree. Music, orchestrated music. Well, we never hear its song so sweet. Music, it was so fantastic. They had all the fans stamping their feet. Amazing, amazing. With thunderous applause, everybody shouting and bawling. How they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine Pandingoling? First we heard from Desperado, they sung gorgeous and stupendous. To back phase 2 and solo. Well, they set a pace that rocked the place. Then come Mary Tone, threatening the throne. People jumping up, oh Lord, and no one to stop. Then as chords start to play, and the whole place break away. A man swear on earth, we already get our money's worth. Music, orchestrated music. Well, we never hear its song so sweet. They had all the fans stamping their feet. Amazing, amazing. With thunderous applause, everybody shouting and bawling. The way how they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine? Pandingoling. Now they waiting on Professor San Fernando, little hero. Yes, he set the stage on fire when he did perform his pan by storm. He had them on their toes, jumping out their clothes. A Professor I say he bound to win tonight. But when champion renegade, then he started to parade in the judge's view. He was closer come to 𝐷𝐸. Music, orchestrated music. Well, we never hear its song so sweet. Music, it was so fantastic. They had all the fans stamping their feet.
chorus applause, everybody shouting and bawling. The way how they play, they had people jumping. Could you imagine? Panting going. Yes, I want to tell you criminals, hold your hand a while. Punching will go coming technical to crumble your style. Yes, I want to tell you criminals, hold your hand a while. Punching will go coming technical to crumble your style. All this misbehaving must come to a halt. For the panmen swearing to stop your assault. They don't want no policeman, they don't want no gun. The sweet music of the pan go make you criminals run.
People ballin', it's over there. We cannot take it anymore. What can we do to turn it down? Give us a gun, is there any love? All night,
They robbing,
all night,
they mugging,
on side,
they shooting.
all night, non-stop. When the channel start to run again, and the jump they gonna run away. When the channel start to harmonize, sweet music will get them hypnotized.
All them criminals will just have to go in their shell.
Sweet man will get them under a spell. Yeah, all stars, they calling on all stars. The music of all stars, get them to do that.
Bandits bound to run away.
All stars, making you under stars. We'll stop the imposters. Continue to play, 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 play.
This is what the criminals don't know. Music is a charm. The sound of the little piccolo tell you like alarm. And a well-known fact we can't forget all over India. People use the flute and clarinet to tame the cobra. As we do in India, we will do the same. Just replace the flute with a tenor to bring bandit stain. Well, as the pan playing sweeter, just a matter of time. In the not too distant future, we go see her into the crime.
See people ballin', it's over there. We cannot take it anymore. What can we do to turn you? Give us a gun, is there any love? All day,
They robbing,
all night,
they mugging,
on side,
they shooting.
all up, non-stop. When the channel start to run again, down the shop they gonna run away. When the channel start to harmonize, sweet music will get them hypnotized.
All them criminals will just have to go in their shell.
Sweet man will get them under a spell. Yeah, all
Bandits want to run away.
Monsters between you and the spies. We'll stop the imposters. Continue to play, 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 play.
Anytime you pick up a Daily Express or Guardian, if somebody murder somebody somewhere in the land, the people come to the conclusion thing gone out of hand, not knowing that we have the solution right in the steel band. Lord, I could guarantee it, keep all star coming down, every single bandit will run out of town. It will be just like magic eventually, when the power of music destroys them entirely.
People calling, it's overbearing. We cannot take it anymore. What can we do? Give us a clue. Is there any love? Oh,
They robbing,
all night,
they mugging,
on site,
they shooting.
all up, non-stop. Checking shadows, stop the rumble, and the jumping on and run away. And you cannot stop the harmonize. Sweet music will get them hypnotized.
All them criminals will just have to go in their shell.
Sweet band will get them under a spell. Yeah, all stars, they call it on all stars. The music of all stars, get them to do that.
Bandits want to run away.
All stars, between you and the spies, will stop the imposters. Continue to play, 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 play.
Renegades, phase 2, Exodus, Newton, Fun Claire, Hearters, Invaders, Deltone, Stalin, Solo, Tokyo, Angel Harp, Amberry, everybody, do your duty. Oi, 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 oi.
Locking Down, number 32, from the 1991 album Road March at Panorama King, still number 1, and the 1976 album Incredible Kitsch, Aldwin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 32, Pan, Dingole, and The Power of Music, wrapping up the Copper Circle of the top 40, just one notch shy of the Bronze Circle of the top 30 at number 31. From the 1966-67 album Kitsch 67 and the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century, Aldwin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 31, Panorama Night and Soca Trinidad.
Mildred met with disaster, shame to tell the mother. Mildred met with disaster, it happened at Panorama. She left the crowd and went somewhere drinking. Well, some panman thief she belonging. She ran home, she eye full of tears, relating the mother of the affairs. She said, Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, Mommy. Oh God, I was feeling tired, darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing Panorama night. How he tricked me. He waited until I was tipsy. Then he started moving his finger like on a to pass round me shoulder. Down and down, the fingers start creeping, as though he knew where me purse was hiding. All our struggle, all our plea, he still won't take no notice of me. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, come, I was feeling tired, darling. I tried to restrain the cabin, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night. I can't believe how it happened. For a start, my purse wasn't open. I had my legs crossed together and holding my purse in the center. All at once, something got me frightened. It was despite the hands of the captain. Every time I turned to give him a slap, the purse just vanished out of my lap. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, come, I was feeling tired, darling. I tried to restrain the cabin, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night. If you wouldn't beat me, I will tell the truth of the story. I was only blaming the captain, but it's not the way how it happened. I'm the guilty party, I admit. Mom, it's me who told him to take it. He begged so pitifully, I broke down and gave him as a souvenir. Mommy, I know it ain't right. Don't beat me, mommy. Oh, God, I was feeling tired, darling. I tried to restrain the captain, but he won't take me high. Mama losing panorama night.
Not the rumba, but the soca. That's the Trinidad beat, that sounding so sweet. To dance it is so very easy, once you take your instruction from me.
Put your hand in a gimbal.
Yes.
Come down the line. Make a dip like you do in the bongo. Begin to wine. Then from the upper spin, move it right.
America to Australia, even Spain and Baghdad is gone so command. London and Paris doing it too. Now the Russians have jumped in the brew.
Put your hand in a gimbal.
Yeah.
Come down the line. Make a dip like we do in the bongo. Begin to wine.
Now that soca has taken over, every dance you attend, they move with the trend. A change from the soul and the reggae. Yes, this soca is destined to stay.
Put your hand in a pinball.
Yeah.
Come down the line. Make a dip like you do in the bongo. Begin to whine. Then from the angle, then move and grind. Wiggle then that from time. Here you are. Dancing soca.
Holding on to number 31 from the 1966-67 album Kitsch 67 and the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century. Aldwin Roberts, Lord Kitchener, number 31, Panorama Night and Soca Trinidad. We started at number 100, hit after hit after hit. We are counting them down. 70 songs down, 30 songs still standing strong. Before we get into the bronze circle of the top 30, an extra, the Warlord, Carlton Joseph, the Lord Blakey, and Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, with tributes to the Lord Kitchener.
Anything he do, anything he say, he can't even talk if the boy gone away. That is stupidness, and I want them to understand. Why the fans are ready, fueling your brother Calypsonian. Look, leave Pharaoh alone. Let the young boy roam. It's something you got to unfold. Say what you want, he is the Calypso king of the world. No! No! I speak in my mind, and that is a fact. When something is right, it's to give the jacket to Jack. The same Grenadian that you heckling so bad is the same Grenadian have Calypso high in Trinidad. Look, leave Pharaoh alone. Hey, let the young boy alone. It's something you got to unfold. Say what you want, he is the Calypso king of the world. In the Commonwealth Festival, I say, if any two was to go, it's you Kitchener and the Mighty Sparrow. You think you have Calypsonian who stop singing when we join the train? And born in England in the railway station and driving train, look. It's Sparrow alone. Hey, let the young boy roam. It's something you got to unfold. Say what you want, he is the Calypso king of the world. No! 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 Both of you stops. This I got to relate. But he have an edge. Man that Grenadian great. So stop this stupidness. I get it vexed, it reaching too far. Before I run he back to England and shoot straight to Grenada. Look. Ay, 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 this Pharaoh. Ay, ay, ay. Down the road.
Tell me what is wrong with some of them old-time Calypsonian. I can't understand some of them old-time Calypsonian. It's a different era now. They come back here making round. They regret they beg me for war. I go beat them like a child 1964. Hey, look here. Clear the road, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. You're stepping out of your class. Q-Chi boy, you've gone too far. Old timer, you're gone. I say your day's done. Clear the road, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. Why the sudden craze? Why all of them running back nowadays? It is plain to see they hear Calypso have plenty money, but Calypso could have been dead if I didn't use my head. Now it's on a higher level. Go tell Kitchener who's responsible. Look here. Ready, roll, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. You're stepping out of your class, Q-Chi boy, you're gone too far. Old timer, you're gone. I say your day's done. Ready, roll, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. As Calypso King is Trinidad and Tobago you're representing, but not with two stupid songs on Carnival Sunday night and you're done. Calypsonians should never stop. All year we got to keep it up. Not up in London sitting down, and every year running back for Calypso crown. Never happen. Ready, road, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. You're stepping out of your class, Q-Chi boy, you're gone too far. Old timer, you're gone. I say your day's done. Ready, road, let me pass. Mr. Kitchener. Calypso is me, and I am Calypso in this country. It is I that carry the load, every year with a set of tunes on the road. Kitchen got a thing to loss, he come like men told. Once upon a time he was a good horse, but now that all, I am the Calypso king of the world. Hear me? Let the road, let me pass, Mr. Kitchener. Stepping out of your class, Q-Chi boy, you're gone a little too far. Old timer, you're gone. I say your day's done. Let me hear you. Let the road, let me pass, Mr. Kitchener.
𝐿𝐶𝐕, an extra, the Warlord Carlton Joseph, the Lord Blakey, and Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, with tributes to the Lord Kitchener. Up next, we step inside the bronze circle of the top 30. 𝐿𝐶𝐕. Through 𝐿𝐶𝐕s, our stories are told, with rhythm and rhyme to touch your soul and rock your world. The top 100 Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐿𝐶𝐕 Classics, courtesy M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio. 𝐿𝐶𝐕. We used AI technology to research, collate, and tabulate our top 100 kitsch playlists based on records and CDs, sales, radio airplay, streaming platforms, and search engines. The top 100 Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐿𝐶𝐕 Classics on Love Radio. 𝐿𝐶𝐕, with the kind compliments of M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies.
You love chocolate.
Chocolate.
You love M&M's.
Oh, yes.
But your tastes have grown up, and you're just not wild about super sweet milk chocolate, so you've been avoiding M&M's.
Yeah.
Well, fear no more.
Huh?
M&M's Dark Chocolate to the rescue.
My heroes.
M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies. Available wherever fine candies are sold.
The top 100 Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐿𝐶𝐕 Classics. Brought to you by M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio 𝐂𝐳, one of 25 epic, awesome, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by music from the ultimate collection with passion, positivity, and power for posterity. A labor of love for future generations to treasure. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, 18th April 1922 to 11th February 2000. From Arima and Diego Martin, Trinidad and Tobago, and Manchester and Trafford, England. The undisputed king of the road matches and panorama tunes, with 11 road matches and 19 winning panorama tunes. Trinidad and Tobago Carnival through the years. The Kitsch Catalog, 37 albums, 13 compilations, and 100 singles. Available on 10-inch 78 RPM records, 12-inch 33 1/3 RPM albums, and 7-inch 45 RPM singles, and now CDs and MP3s. 𝐂𝐳 Superstar, the Grand Master, Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, Trailblazer, Pioneer, Icon, Legend. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 30.
Countdown.
Stepping inside the bronze circle of the top 30 at number 30 from the 1966 album Calypso Kitsch, and from the 1991 album The Honey in Kitsch, Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 30, The Captain Say, and Camera on You.
This 1953 has made cricket history. Australia was leading while England was struggling. Then came a sudden disaster by our medium-pace bowler, 𝗟𝐵𝐻𝐻, who taught you to bowl Australia. It was a privilege for 𝗵𝐻𝐻 at Trent Bridge. He had the great Miller in trouble all over. As Miller tried to break the maiden, 𝗵𝐻𝐻 surely had him beaten. 𝗟𝐵𝐻𝐻, who taught you to bowl Australia? GB Hole was a failure. He was clean bowled by 𝗵𝐻𝐻. He went as he came in without even scoring. 𝗵𝐻𝐻 seemed to have their tickets to get them out from their wickets. 𝗟𝐵𝐻𝐻, who taught you to bowl Australia? Morris was the savior for champion Australia. Hassett batted pretty by scoring his century. 𝗵𝐻𝐻 was really super fine, 14 wickets for 99. 𝗟𝐵𝐻𝐻, who taught you to bowl Australia? He can't be forgotten, the Captain Len Hutton. He made a great attack, he certainly fought back. Rain came down to save Australia. Match ended in England's favor. Alec Betsa, who taught you to bowl Australia?
It's not what you do, it is how you do. Revelers is true, listen what I am saying to you. It's not what you do, it is how you do. Revelers is true, listen what I am saying to you. Carnival is carnival, you must take a wine. But to avoid the bacchanal, just do it refined. You know you must show your motion when you feel the pace. But use your discretion, darling, when you shake your waist.
Shake and jump around, shake and raise it up. Make your mind go out, but watch the camera.
Girl, careful what you do.
The camera on you.
The world is looking at you.
The camera on you.
Remember, you want the TV.
The camera on you.
And everybody is going to see.
The camera on you.
What's your content and your movement? Come. What's your content and your movement? Be careful when you on stage.
The camera on you.
The press gon' put you front page.
The camera on you.
What's your content and your movement? What's your content and your movement? You don't have to move like you are a nun. When you get improved, mama jump up and have your fun. You don't have to step like you can mash hands. When you feel the prep, like a Creole, come out and dance. You come out to break away, mass is your own thing. Regardless of what they say, you must have your fling. One favor I'm asking, I'll appreciate when you start your whining, darling, just be moderate.
Shake and jump around, shake and raise it up. Make your mind go out, but watch the camera.
Girl, careful what you do.
The camera on you.
The world is looking at you.
The camera on you.
Remember, you want the TV.
The camera on you.
And everybody is going to see.
The camera on you.
What's your content and your movement? What's your content and your movement? Be careful when you on stage.
The camera on you.
The press gon' put you front page.
The camera on you.
What's your content and your movement? What's your content and your movement? As far as I see, there is nothing to it. People should be free to play them as the way they see fit. All this carrying on is only a farce. Long before we born, people whining and playing the mass. So Carnival 92 is no exception. Revelers will continue
with their gyration. They could bring restriction, they could rearrange, but this old tradition, darling, they could never change.
Shake and jump around, shake and mix it up, make your money up, but watch me come around.
Girl, careful what you do.
We come around you,
The world is looking at you.
we come around you,
Remember you on the TV,
we come around you,
and everybody is going to see.
we come around you.
What's your content and your movement? What's your content and your movement? Be careful when you on stage.
We come around you,
The press gon' put you front page.
we come around you,
What's your content and your movement? What's your content and your movement?
we come around you, 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 we come around you.
Locked in at number 30 from the 1966 Calypso Kitsch album and from the 1991 The Honey and Kitsch album. Alvin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 30. The Captain Faye and Camera on You. Kitsch toured Jamaica for 6 months in 1948 with Lord Beginner, Egbert Moore, and Lord Woodbine Harold Phillips before they all took passage on the HMT Empire Windrush to England in 1948. Moving at the speed of sound, one song at a time, up one notch to number 29. From the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century and from the 1976 album Hot and Sweet, Alvin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 29. The Dog and Jaws.
I went in a fete, I really regret. They had me in France to do the new dance. I see people making acrobat, some behaving like a tiger cat, some jumping like frog, all man busy doing the dog. But I tell them no, I don't have this thing to do this act. To get on so, you must have an engine in your back. I tell she play, y'all I really cannot take the chance. It's too much play for me to continue with this dance. They falling, they getting up, they twisting, they spinning just like a top, they shouting, they moving like Jericho, they splitting, they wailing from head to toe, they backing. I wouldn't deny, I gave it a try. I start with a split to see if I fit. Trying to get off the ground, I just reach halfway and tumble down. I say I'm afraid, darling, I can't make the grade. And I tell she no, I don't have the strength to do this act. To get on so, you must have an engine in your back. I tell she play, girl I really cannot take the chance. It's too much strain for me to continue with this dance. They falling, they getting up, they twisting, they spinning just like a top, they shouting, they moving like Jericho, they splitting. Up come Miss Betty Kitch, just follow me. Listen to the beat and get back on your feet. As I make a move to stretch my toes, me put the coffee cheap and the hose. I say, girl, you see, this good bullying is not for me. And I tell she, no, I don't have a thing to do this act. To get on so, you must have an engine in your back. I tell she, play, girl, I really cannot take the chance. It's too much pain for me to continue with this dance. They falling, they getting up, they tracing, they spinning just like a top, they shouting, they moving like Jericho, they splitting, they wailing from head to toe, they barking. Nothing of the kind, yet still bad pain, sorrows left behind. People jump with joy and love, that was bacchanal. We still have the memories of last year carnival. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours, Tuesday, people going wild. Tooth moon all play, man, woman and child. Everybody had their fun, see them showing off. But when everything was done, all man start to cough. It's yours, 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 it's yours. Friends, it was no joke. Things get so bad, no one meant to work. The whole country was in dread, things were critical. Who didn't end up in bed, end in hospital. It's yours, 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 it's yours. Man sick, dog sick, the germs spread around. People start to run their mouth, they know what's the cause. It's the visitors they shout, who bring in the jaws. It's yours, 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 it's yours.
𝐋𝐔𝐕 at number 29 from the 1978 album Melody of the 21st Century and from the 1976 album Hot and Sweet, Organ Robbers, the Lord Kitchener, number 29, The Dog and Jaws. Kitch winning Panorama Tunes, 1964, Pan Am North Stars, Mama This Is Mass, 1967, Guinness Cavaliers, 67, 1968, Solo Harmonites, The Wrecker, 1969, CIBC Starlet, The Bull, cruising at warp speed, number 1 bomb, one notch up to number 28, from the 1972 album Hot Pants and the 1977 album Hot and Sweet. Organ Robbers, the Lord Kitchener, number 28, Tongue Say and Republic Dance.
Well, the talking tongue, as I understand, it is gone around to every woman. Well, for this carnival, it gon' be bacchanal. If you want to play, do as Tongue Say. Girls, I have to interrupt
and give you the special warning.
If you planning to jump up,
Get your hot pants Roubaix morning. It's not me who growing, it's not me who growing.
but his tongue will say,
The hot pants on Carnival Day.
yes, you wasting time to come differently. You won't make that line, unfortunately. I say the talking tongue is what will throw you down. You ain't got a chance without your hot pants. Girls, I have to interrupt
And give you the special warning.
if you planning to jump up.
Get your hot pants Roubaix morning. It's not me who growing, it's not me who growing.
But his tongue will say,
The hot pants on Carnival Day.
another thing I hear, and it's not old talk. 4,000 girls up here hailing from New York. I only want to say, girls, if you have to play, get up Juve on with your hot pants on. Girls, I have to interrupt
And give you the special warning.
if you planning to jump up.
Get your hot pants Roubaix morning. It's not me who growing, it's not me who break.
But his tongue will say,
The hot pants on Carnival Day.
we go play we mask in the latest trend. It go be mass up class right down to the end. You could expose your tie by jumping high, high, high. Have nothing to fear. This is hot pants, yeah. Girls, I have to interrupt
And give you the special warning.
if you planning to jump up.
Get your hot pants Roubaix morning. It's not me who growing, it's not me who break.
But his tongue will say,
The hot pants on Carnival Day.
Well, if you want to make a move with a 77 chick, you better pick up on the groove. People go in Republic. I must be tell you in advance, with these modern chicks, you ain't got a chance. If you cannot do what is asked of you, simply doing the Republic dance.
Come on, dance, come on, France.
The Republic Republic is the dance for carnival.
Bump and wine, jump and grind.
Well, you have an invitation to join the bacchanal. You gotta make a spin, don't you overbalance.
Get your body moving true elegance, and then you jump together as you embrace each other.
Well, now you doing
the Republic dance.
Well, if you bounce into a fete for this carnival season, you mightn't even get a set just for obvious reason. When your request is disallowed, make you feel a fool, make you wonder how. You better think it twice and take my advice and start doing the Republic now.
Come and dance, come and prance.
The Republic is the dance for carnival.
Bump and wine, jump and grind.
Well, you have an invitation to join the bacchanal. You gotta make a spin, don't you overbalance.
Get your body moving true elegance, and then you jump together as you embrace each other.
Well, now you doing
the Republic dance.
on the carnival, make sure you could jump and swing. Cause I got to tell you, pal, them young girls come out to play. Any old-fashioned hula hoop, I must tell you plain well I couldn't do. If you can't keep up the Republic hop, man, they have no usage for you.
Come and dance, come and prance.
The Republic is the dance for carnival.
Bump and wine, jump and grind.
Well, you have an invitation to join the bacchanal. You gotta make a spin, don't you overbalance.
Let your body move in true elegance, and then you jump together as you embrace each other.
Well, now you doing
the Republic dance.
Well, I want my friends to know I ain't going to miss this chance. I will be jumping up for soul, doing the Republic dance. When the steel bunks up with the brass, have you jumping high, have you moving fast? With the sweet music and a lovely chick, it's a pleasure to play your mass.
Come and dance, come and prance.
The Republic is the dance for carnival.
Bump and wine, jump and grind.
Well, you have an invitation to join the bacchanal. You gotta make a spin, don't you overbalance.
Let your body move in true elegance, and then you jump together as you embrace each other.
Well, now you doing
the Republic dance.
Dancing our way up the countdown, up to number 28, from the 1972 album Hot Pants and the 1977 album Hot and Sweet. Aldwin Roberts, Lord Kitchener, number 28. 𝗏𝐶 and Republic Dance. Kitsch winning Panorama Tunes, 1970. Whitco Gay Desperados, Margie. 1971, Solo Harmonize, Playmass. 1972, Solo Harmonize, St. Thomas Girl. Rolling along up one notch to number 27. From the 1997 album A Habit Core and the 1986 album Kitsch on the Equator, Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 27, The Heavy Roller and She Day.
If you have intention to make final, a lot of dedication is essential. If you have intention to make final, a lot of dedication is essential. Your chance is doomed if you can't put out your best. There is no room for the weak and powerless. You got to make sure that your rating is high, for you need credential to qualify. You must come heavy musically, in every way. That's what they say. Well, my chum, there'll be no sympathy on that final day. The heavy roller will start to maneuver just now. Everybody go know their fate. If you know that you like and you ain't had to wait, keep right and pass yourself on the straight. If you think you're ready to do battle, you better make sure you're heavy and capable. You got to have the power to keep jamming and keep the panorama posse jumping. The great North Stand will be waiting patiently for any band that you fail miserably. So if you're ready, don't want to get boo around, just play a performance, don't let you down. You must come heavy musically, in every way. That's what they say. Well, my chum, there'll be no sympathy on that final day. The heavy roller will start to maneuver just now. Everybody go know their fate. If you know that you like and you ain't had to wait, keep right and pass yourself on the straight. I get to understand as the talk spreading. All them little bands started practicing. As you walk around the block, you could hear jamming till 2 and 3 o'clock in the wee morning. They're quite aware of this grand competition, so they all prepare to rise to the occasion. But tell them whatever they do in 95 is only the heavyweight will survive. You must come heavy musically, in every way. That's what they say. Well, my chum, there'll be no sympathy on that final day. The heavy roller will start to maneuver just now. Everybody go know their fate. If you know that you like and you ain't had to wait, keep right and pass yourself on the straight. call she Jean a carnival line. She always seen at carnival time. Anyways, carnival you could see Jean jumping. Anything with bacchanal, you know Jean and listen. Jean on the wonder race with just a wrangler on. Big time you wink or gaze, you know it's gone, she gone. Carnival in Grenada, Carnival in Toronto, Carnival in Antigua, Trinidad and Tobago. By the hook, by the crook, son or rain, lost or gain. Like a top in a Quebec steel band, and to Gucci well hook up with a Canadian man. She know the wonder race with just a wrangler on. Big time you wink or gaze, you know it's gone, she gone. Carnival on Labor Day, Carnival in St. Thomas, Carnival in Galante, St. Vincent and Barbados. By the hook, by the crook, son or race, lost or gain. Carnival in Bermuda, Carnival down in Brazil, Carnival in Tortola, Carnival in Notting Hill. By the hook, by the crook, son or race, lost or gain. Coming in at number 27 from the 1995 album I Have It Core and the 1986 album 𝐾 on the Equator, Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener. Number 27, the Heavy Roller and She Day. Through Kaisos or Stories That Told. Up next, a song preserving for posterity the struggles of NUF, the National Union of Freedom Fighters. Heroes Guy Harewood, Beverly Jones and others. 𝐾 winning Panorama Tunes, 1973. Catelli All Stars, Rini Ramos. 1974, Solo Harmonites, Jericho. Up one notch, one song, closer to number 1. Up to number 26. From the 1974 album Tourist in Trinidad with 𝐾 and the 1983 album Simply Wonderful. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 26. Jericho and Soca Corruption.
I hear they're looking for me, so I come down from the jungle. They calling the whole country, are talking about them police people, are saving them the trouble of climbing mountains and tumbling down. Please do me a favor and tell them Jericho come to town. They're looking for Jericho.
Jericho, hey,
they come up at Lopino.
Jerry stay far away.
They come up to Las Bajo.
Jericho, hey,
then they run down to Manrico.
Jerry stay far away.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. Say they run down to Kumuto,
Jericho had day,
then they run cross to Mayaro,
Jerry saved my way.
Come quite at Lopino, and disturbing me from a rest. They cut down all me lateral, man, they leave the place in a mess. I sit down and study, I find the past and the outer place. I decide to come in town and meet them up face to face. They looking for Jericho,
Jericho had day,
they come up at Lopino,
Jerry saved my way.
they run down to Las Bajo,
Jericho had day,
they run up to Monrepo,
Jerry saved my way.
ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto,
Jericho had day,
then they run cross to Mayaro,
Jerry saved my way.
I hear they searching in tongues, leaving houses in such a state. They ransacking all around, they searching doctors and magistrates. The people so wicked, they even searching the PNM. Why they saw Jericho? I'm sorry for them. They looking for Jericho,
Jericho had day,
they come up at Lopino,
Jerry saved my way.
they run up at Las Bajo,
Jericho had day,
then they run cross to Monrepo.
Jerry saved my way.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. Was saying they run down to Kumuto,
Jericho had day,
they run cross to Mayaro,
Jerry saved my way.
They kill me little sister by the name of young Beverly. They plan and they ambush her, they destroy her mercilessly. Jericho ain't sleeping, as they are taking night to make day. When you miss a policeman, Jerry snatch him away. They're looking for Jericho,
Jericho had day,
they come up at Lopino,
Jerry slipped my way.
they come up at Las Bajo,
Jericho had day,
then they run cross to Monrepo.
Jerry slipped my way.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody want to know the Jericho from Lopino. I say they run down to Kumuto,
Jericho had day,
then they run cross to Mayaro,
Jerry slipped my way.
If I have a few million and they want to link it with corruption,
abroad to get away from the charge of fraud.
It's me damn business.
If they say it is a fact, I have no intention of coming back.
It's me damn business.
All of it has teeth, but it's the one that it has hold becomes the guilty man. You must medicate because they catch you in control after the others ran. Corruption, confusion, destruction, invasion, inflation, recession, in whining, in grinding, in thieving, in walking, in rocking, in ducking. If I am a big doctor and I prefer to live in Panama,
It's me damn business.
if they say I have reason for making myself a citizen,
It's me damn business.
if the law looking for me to help them in some inquiry,
It's me damn business.
if I am a wanted man under suspicion of corruption,
It's me damn business.
all of them could talk about evidence they could bring, but they have no proof. Cause I'm making sure that whenever I do the thing, well, I ain't make no proof. Corruption, confusion, destruction, invasion, inflation, recession, in whining, in grinding, in thieving, in walking, in rocking, in ducking. If I walk in CDC and they fire me for dishonesty,
It's me damn business.
if they say I am a crook, they don't like the way I keep me book.
It's me damn business.
If they say it's unusual, I'm getting rich at each carnival.
It's me damn business.
If they say I had to go, the masqueraders that wanted so.
It's me damn business.
Little do they know, whichever man replaces me will be the same affair. Once he has the privilege to handle the money, he honey have there. Corruption, confusion, destruction, invasion, inflation, recession, in whining, in grinding, in thieving, so kind of everything, in walking, in rocking, in ducking, so kind of everything. If I should be jailed and fined for the corruption of the DC9,
It's me damn business.
if they say I use my brain as false agent for the aeroplane,
It's me damn business.
if the opposition feel I make couple millions in the deal,
It's me damn business.
if they blame the government for not confiscating every cent,
It's me damn business.
all the opposition have been talking day and night, the DC9 scandal. But they didn't know that the right because it was legal.
Soca,
Corruption,
soca,
confusion,
soca,
destruction,
soca,
invasion,
soca,
inflation,
soca,
recession,
soca,
in whining,
soca,
in grinding,
soca,
in thieving,
soca,
in walking,
soca,
in rocking,
soca.
in ducking. Kaiso. When the true history of Trinidad and Tobago is written, the extrajudicial silencing of heroes Guy Harewood, Beverly Jones, and others will be documented for posterity. At number 26, from the 1974 album Tourist in Trinidad with Kitch and the 1983 album Simply Wonderful, Alvin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener. Number 26, Jericho and Soca Corruption. We started at number 100, 75 songs down, 25 songs still standing strong. Before we get into the top 25 Alvin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, Kaiso classics, an extra Winston Bailey, the Mighty Shadow with tributes to Kitch, 1973 Obiaman, and 1971 The Threat.
Think I go stop, tell them they lie. I come out to fight, and it's battle until I die. Sparrow and Kitchener, I hear they walking over here. If they sing the way, you can't stop them on Carnival Day. I don't want to get vexed and lose my temper. Mr. Kitchener and Mr. Sparrow. Anytime I get vexed, I will use the razor. I am warning you, tell me by the Obiaman. Quite down in Cuba, I hear the rumor. An old grave digger tell me he bunks a blood Kitchener, naked in the cemetery, whining like he be crazy. Boy, I don't know why I jumpy didn't dig out the eye. I don't want to get vexed and lose your temper, Mr. Kitchener and Mr. Sparrow. Anytime I get vexed, I go use the razor. I am warning you, tell me by the Obiaman too. It's looking funny, a baby could see. This is very clear, the same thing happening every year. Don't mind how I sing sweet with my nice jumpy beat. On Carnival Day, I can't hear the music play. I don't want to get vexed and lose the temper, Mr. Kitchener and Mr. Sparrow. Anytime I get vexed, I will use the razor. I am warning you, tell me by the Obiaman too. I sit down and study, I love the melody. It could be a winner, sure, in Panorama. You might think I'm joking, or believe I'm boasting, but if you listen, you could hear the rhythm. I'm challenging Calypsonians, especially road march champions. I'm making fun, I will beat them in 71. Steve and men, please listen to me. The beat of this melody, I quite agree, Kitchener is great, but in 71
For quite a long while, I went into exile, trying to blend chords. Now I found the method. Do me sol do, do me sol do, do tell Kitchener to prepare for real war. I don't tell Sparrow and Blakey to leave Lord Kitchener to me, and if they ignore me, then it's licks for everybody. Steel band men, please listen to me. Dig the beat of this melody. I quite agree, Kitchener is great, but in 71, you must feel me weight. Well, if those big band boys give this tune a simple try, then Kitchener, water in your eye. Well, fighting Tobago, I make this calypso. I pack it with rhythm just to suit the occasion. I come down to fight them, losing is no problem, for I am a sportsman, a true calypsonian. And if 71 they beat me, find a piece of chain and tie me. Let me make it clear, when I come back it's trouble next year. Steel band men, please listen to me. Take the beat of this melody. I quite agree, Kitchener is great, but in 71 he must feel me weight. Well, if those big band boys give this tune a simple try, then Kitchy boy, water in your eye.
An extra, Winston Bailey, The Mighty Shadow, with tributes to Kitch, 1973, Obiaman, 1971, The Threat. Kaiso. Through Kaisos, our stories are told, with rhythm and rhyme, to touch your soul and rock your world. The top 100 Aldrin Brothers, the Lord Kitchener Kaiso Classics, courtesy M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies, on Love Radio, Kaiso. We used AI technology to research, collate, and tabulate our top 100 Kitch playlists based on records and CDs, sales, radio airplay, streaming platforms, and search engines. The top 100 Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener Kaiso Classics on Love Radio, Kaiso, with the kind compliments of M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies.
You love chocolate.
Chocolate.
You love M&Ms.
Oh, yes.
But your tastes have grown up, and you're just not wild about super sweet milk chocolate, so you've been avoiding M&Ms.
Yeah.
Well, fear no more.
Huh?
M&M's Dark Chocolate to the rescue.
My heroes.
M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies. Available wherever fine candies are sold.
The top 100 Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener Kaiso Classics, brought to you by M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio, Kaiso. 1 of 25 epic, awesome, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City, to every nation on the planet, powered by music from the Ultimate Collection with passion, positivity, and power for posterity, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, 18th April 1922 to 11th February 2000. From Arima and Diego Martin, Trinidad and Tobago, and Manchester and Trafford, England, the undisputed king of the road matches and panorama tunes, with 11 road matches and 19 winning panorama tunes. Trinidad and Tobago Carnival through the years. The Kitch Catalog, 37 albums, 13 compilations, and 100 singles. Available on 10-inch 78 RPM records, 12-inch 33 1/3 RPM albums, and 7-inch 45 RPM singles, and now CDs and MP3s. 𝐾𝐲 Superstar, the Grand Master, Alden Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, Trailblazer, Pioneer, Icon, Legend. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 30.
Countdown.
Still inside the bronze circle of the top 30, up to number 25. From the 1988 album The Master and the Grandmaster, and from the 1981 album Authenticity, Alden Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 25. 2 to go and heat.
2 days to go before Panorama. Well, you should know, Pan take over. 2 days to go before Panorama. Well, you should know, Pan take over. If you walk in the street and feel a vibration from within inside, it's the wonderful beat that comes from the steel band traveling island wide. But you know they're making preparation for Panorama. That is why you hearing the sweet, sweet fun jamming all over.
I'm getting the fun fever. I'm feeling to jump up, non-stop.
Is mass where you see the rehearsing for the crown. All over the town, you hearing palam, 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 palam.
You hear the guitar man moving his strap.
Yeah.
Cello and telephone starting to hum.
And when the bass man join in, this is how they song.
Ding, 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 ding,
Right at the stage, the excitement begins. Players in rage, rally wailing. Every section have to go through their test. That's a command, captain's request. And the players get beat because the arranger isn't making fun. As we have them repeating over and over, just a simple run. But the captain said we must continue. We going all night, if it means we have to stay in the queue until the tune right.
I'm getting the fun fever. I'm feeling to jump up, non-stop.
Is mass where you see the rehearsing for the crown. All over the town, you hearing palam, 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 palam.
You hear the guitar man moving his strap.
Yeah.
Cello and telephone starting to hum.
And when the bass man join in, this is how they song.
Ding, 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 ding.
Tum, 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 tum. Time getting short, the arranger then say, no time for sport, come on let's play. Now let me hear just a straight melody. Please be aware, the key of D. Well, I want the tenors to play a crescendo from the 16 bar. The strumming guitar, the drums and the cello stop at G major. The arranger had them under a drill. The fingers are worn, yet they had to keep on rehearsing till Panorama won.
I'm getting the fun fever. I'm feeling to jump up, non-stop.
Is mass where you see them rehearsing for the crown. 𝐷 well and Ellie there laughing. Time to hear when a steel band pal jamming. By Lulu, something very rare happened. Must tell you, I was never so frightened. Like they had a locomotive in the van. If you see the smoke that's coming from them pans, falling fire, 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 fire. Tell the brigade to bring the hose. We don't want to lose the clothes. What is doing goodness knows. Pan on fire, the water. Pan on fire, the water. When you see the pan on heat, start to move your feet. When you see the pan on heat, start to move your feet. Blow the hose and smoke the water. Before we clothes go up in fire. Now and then the rally break away. It was then that they get his ear to play. Smoke rushing from the best and ten apart. Crowd balling, keep playing, don't stop the band. When the more the smoke blow up in our face, it's the more the women winding down, playing balling fire, 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 fire. Tell the brigade to bring the hose. We don't want to lose the clothes. What they're doing, goodness knows. Pan on fire, the water. Pan on fire, the water. When they see the pan on heat, no, start to move their feet. No, when they see the pan on heat, no, start to move their feet. Let out the hose and smoke the water. Before the clothes go up in fire. Now we know the entire band rolling, the cello and the guitar band smoking. Till people like they going mad reeling. Terrible the way some of them whining. I see women jumping on the iron man. The man iron hot until it starts to expand. Falling fire, 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 fire. Tell the brigade to bring the hose. We don't want to lose the clothes. What they're doing, goodness knows. Pan on fire, the water. Pan on fire, the water. When they see the pan on heat, they start to move their feet. When they see the pan on heat, they start to move their feet. Blow the hose and smoke the water. Before the clothes go up in fire.
At number 25, from the 1988 album The Master and the Grandmaster, and from the 1981 album Authenticity, Aldwin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 25, Two to Go and Beats. Kitch winning Panorama Tunes, 1975, Maritime Hatters, Tribute to Spree, 1976, Whitco Gay Desperados, Pan in Harmony, 1977, Whitco Gay Desperados, Crawford, Pedal to the Metal, Full Speed Ahead, number 1 bound, up 1 notch to number 24, from the 1982 album 200 Years of Mass, and the 1981 album Authenticity, the winning Panorama tune for Amoko Renegades, 1982. Aldwin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 24. 50 years of steel and pan explosion.
They say they gon' jump and clean for Carnival 83. They say they gon' burn the grass. It's 200 years of mass, but they do not know of their own history, that it is also steel band jubilee in the 30s. Pan was beating, tell the dummies to learn something.
Big black boy, in Carnival.
We going to hear sweet pan with all them big steel band.
Old man, away with the bacchanal.
We going to make merry, is our jubilee. We say it is 50 years of talent. We come out to play and support the steel band movement.
Whatever the mass man do, remember to jump up, don't we could have a mint. The women to celebrate.
Days, they used to call you straightways. You come like a refugee, you alter society, and you any man to beat round the block. They will smash your pan and then lock you up. That is history, that is memory, that was truly in the 30s.
Big man, in Carnival.
Well, we go here, sweet pan, with all them big steel bands. We going to make merry, is our jubilee. We say it is 50 years of talent. We come out to play and support the steel band movement.
Whatever the mass man do, remember to jump up, don't we could have a mint. The women to celebrate.
Music began, it was only percussion. Everybody looking for fame, with a set of fancy name. They had Red Army, John and Poland. They had Bar 20 and the Ragtime Band. See them jamming, spoon and grater, so they punning, dustbin cover.
Big black boy, in Carnival.
Well, we go here, sweet pan, with all them big steel bands.
We're
going to make merry, is our jubilee. We say it is 50 years of talent. We come out to play and support the steel band movement.
Whatever the mass man do, the band man go jump up, don't we could have a mint. The women to celebrate.
When you stop to consider, the pan really come from far. But who knows the right people that really responsible? I will call some men who deserve their praise, for it's they who fell in the early days. Names like Bully, Captain Dego, Jules and Polly, T-Bobino.
Big gun for the Carnival.
Well, we go, yes, we pan with all them big steel band.
Old man, away with the bacchanal.
We going to make merry, is our jubilee. We say it is 50 years of talent. We come out to play and support the steel band movement.
Whatever the mass man do, the band man go jump up, don't we could have a mint. The women to celebrate.
orchestra. All who come in for carnival, they go hear them sweeter. Well, this year go be back and I'll be them steel orchestra. All who come in for carnival, they go hear them sweeter. They all change up their beat. Oh, God, what's this sweet?
Come children, come what make you go yesterday. Can't forget you sexy, not pretty, but surely you're going to feel. Don't jump like you're crazy.
Music of the highest class. Come quick and enjoy your mind.
Get your sapper, get your straw, jump up in the broom. It's fun explosion, and in the toe.
All them big band in Port of Spain look the revenue. Cataly want to win again, so they jam in for so. San Fernando at Point Forte, boy, the aim it is Joe. Little Pfizer and La Bremen, they all had a and last, but not the least, those bands from the east.
Come children, come what make you go yesterday. Can't forget your sex, not baby, but sure you're going to feel. Go jump like you're crazy.
Music of the highest class. Come quick and enjoy your mass.
Get your sapper, get your straw, jump up in the room. It's fun explosion, and in the door.
Desperados and renegades will be sure hard to beat. Both of them say they're not afraid if they have to compete. Renegades in particular been around since the war. One good thing we can say so far, they're knocking at the door. They surely have advanced. This could be their chance.
Come children, come what make you go yesterday. Can't forget your sex, not baby, but sure you're going to feel. Go jump like you're crazy.
Music of the highest class. Come quick and enjoy your mass.
Get your sapper, get your straw, jump up in the room. It's fun explosion, and in the door.
Now the whole of the universe will be waiting to see which of them will be fighting first in this festival. No one talk about Tobago, but you can't treat them right. Don't be surprised, for all you know they could spring overnight. They all have my blessing. May the best man win.
Come children, come what make you go yesterday. Can't go get your sex, not baby, but sure you're going to feel. Go jump like you're crazy.
Music of the highest class. Come quick and enjoy your mind.
number 24. From the 1982 album 200 Years of Mass and the 1981 album Authenticity, the winning panorama tune for Amoko Renegades Carnival 1982. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 24. 50 Years of Steel and Pan Explosion. Kitsch winning panorama tunes 1982 Amoko Renegades Pan Explosions, 1984 Amoko Renegades Sweet Pan. Pressing on, pushing up one rung to number 23. The title track from the 1976 album Home for Carnival and a track from the 1994 album Still Escalating. Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 23. Home for Carnival and No Walk for Carnival.
Olga, let me go. Do let me go. I'm fed up with Brooklyn. I can't stand the rushing. Furthermore, it's Carnival, the Trinidad Bacchanal. You see, I can't remain. I have to run back to Porter's Bay. I'm coming home for the Carnival. Mama tell Auntie Jean, Uncle George, Cousin Higgs, I'm coming home for the Bacchanal. I want you to tell them it's no problem. We gon' jump up for 76. Well, darling, just think, every time you wink, you see lovely colors on display for hours. Don't talk about pretty masks. Well, you're tired, see them pass. Girl, with all this fun, I can't miss it for anyone. I'm coming home for the Carnival. Mama tell Auntie Jean, Uncle George, Cousin Higgs, I'm coming home for the Bacchanal. I want you to tell them it's no problem. We gon' jump up for 76. And the steel band beat puts you in a heat. When pants start to grumble, it give you goose pimple. Big people and little child, everybody jumping wild. Lord, this could send me mad. Just remember in Trinidad, I'm coming home. I'm coming, yes, I'm coming. For the Carnival. Mama tell Auntie Jean, Uncle George, Cousin Higgs, I'm coming home for the Bacchanal. I want you to tell them it's no problem. We gon' jump up for 76. Darling, now you know why I have to go. Is no other country that offers such gaiety. This Trinidad Carnival is really exceptional. For years it has been told it's the eighth wonder of the world. I'm coming home, coming, yes, I'm coming for the Carnival. Mama tell Auntie Jean, Uncle George, Cousin Higgs, I'm coming home for the Bacchanal. I want you to tell them it's no problem. We gon' jump up for 76.
Just disagree. It nearly had big fight with me and he. Well, what you think caused the telele? want me to walk on Carnival Day. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Mister, if you want to be me pal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
this could have serious bacchanal.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Like Junior could get on radical.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I walk in,
Ash Wednesday,
I walk in,
Good Friday,
I walk in,
Christmas Day,
I walk in.
New Year's Day.
But from Juve morning 2 o'clock,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I don't want to hear nothing but walk.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Especially when them Sylvan start to rock.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
And the Juve posse start to flock.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I want the public to understand. It's not because I'm a lazy man. But if I try to walk in this state, I won't be able to concentrate. Imagine I walking in a factory and a Juve band passing near to me. Well, what you think will happen as man? I leave in the walk and jump in the band. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Mister, if you want to be me pal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I'd rather lie by the dial
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
than to raise a stroke for carnival.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I walk in,
Ash Wednesday,
I walk in,
Good Friday,
I walk in,
Christmas Day,
I walk in.
New Year's Day.
But from Juve morning 2 o'clock,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I don't want to hear nothing but walk.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Especially when them Sylvan start to rock
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
and the Juve posse start to flock.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
You walking today, you walking today, you walking today, you walking today. You changing your mind, you changing your mind. I want to spread the news loud and clear. Spread it for all employers to hear. Tell them when it come to carnival time, walk to a trini is a big crime. All before carnival we go walk, Sunday to Sunday right round the clock. But carnival Saturday is the last. Then we want the freedom to play with mass. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Mister, if you want to be me pal,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
don't ask me at all, at all, at all.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I don't want to turn a criminal.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I walk in,
Ash Wednesday,
I walk in,
Good Friday,
I walk in,
Christmas Day,
I walk in.
New Year's Day.
But from Juve morning 2 o'clock,
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
I don't want to hear nothing but walk.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
Especially when them steel bands start to rock
Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
and the Juve posse start to flock.
Don't ask me to walk for carnival. 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 Don't ask me to walk for carnival.
𝐿𝐶𝐕 at number 23. The title track from the 1976 album Home for Carnival, and a track from the 1994 album Still Escalating. Aldwin Roberts, Lord Kitchener, number 23. Home for Carnival and No Walk for Carnival. Kitsch winning Panorama tunes. 1985, joint Panorama winners played the same tune. Whitcourt Desperados and Amoko Renegades both played Pan Night and Day by Kitsch. Climbing up one rung, one notch, closer to number 1, up to number 22. From the 1975 album Carnival Fever and the 1979 album Spirit of Carnival, Aldwin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, number 22. Soul Train and Soca Millicent.
This train is leaving a trip around the world. Before you join in, be sure you have soul. Stop hesitating and get in the groove. The engine is revving, we ready to move. Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
The music will send you and get you on heat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
And this will command you to follow the beat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
Let's have some action and come down the line. Let's see your motion in front and behind. Make sure your timing is under control. You have to be moving with rhythm and soul. Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
The music will send you and get you on heat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
And this will command you to follow the beat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
Now try and imagine we reach to New York, somewhere in Brooklyn, where soul is the talk. Well, them Americans will be on patrol to see Trinidadians is playing the soul. Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
The music will send you and get you on heat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
And this will command you to follow the beat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
And now we are heading back to Trinidad, where mass is playing and people go mad. We will be arriving for the bacchanal in time to be soling for this carnival. Soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
soul train,
coming down the track, coming down the track.
The music will send you and get you on heat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track.
And this will command you to follow the beat.
Coming down the track, coming down the track. coming down the track. Coming down the track, coming down the track. Coming down the track, coming down the track.
Number 22 from the 1975 album Carnival Fever and the 1979 album Spirit of Carnival, Alvin Roberts, Lord Kitchener. Number 22, Soul Train and Soca Millicent. Kitch winning Panorama Tunes. 1990, Amoko Renegades, Iron Man. 1993, Amoko Renegades, Mystery Band. 1997, Amoko Renegades, Guitar Band. Pressing on, pushing up one notch, just one song shy of the silver circle of the top 20 at number 21 from the 1998 album Symphony on the Street and the 1986 album The Grandmaster. Alvin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener. Number 21, All the Time Calypso and Kaka Roach.
They leave all them kind, Sonia and questioning me. Kids, where Calypso born since 1980. They leave all them kind, Sonia and questioning me. Where Calypso born since 1980. They say they're tired with the stupidness that is here. On the count of 4, put your hand in the air. It's like they want to drive people insane. But tell them for me, he is standing for that again.
We want the old time melody, I'm begging you. The old time harmony and lyrics too. The old time story and the old time theme. Like the days when the calypso reigns supreme.
Like Gene and Dinah, Rainorama,
Old time calypso.
Big Bamboo and Fire, Fire,
Old time calypso.
Random Donkey City,
Old time calypso.
Royal Jail and Pan in Harmony.
Old time calypso.
Trinidad is my land.
Old time calypso.
Holy, holy is Maria.
Old time calypso.
Chinese children calling me daddy.
Old time calypso.
My pussy and Titan Mopsy.
Old time calypso.
From the time you see the MC or them on that stage, they like a mean tiger in a cage. Up and down the place they prancing and balling, yeah, yeah. You can't understand a word that they say. They leave the islands and they fill up North America, New York, Atlanta, Miami and Canada. They think we're stupid, but we just would like them to know. We know the difference between a good and bad calypso.
We want the old time melody, I'm begging you. The old time harmony and lyrics too. The old time story and the old time theme. Like the days when the calypso reigns supreme.
Like moving foot like we pass play man.
Old time calypso.
Matilda and Nora, Nora.
Old time calypso.
One is king, the grab Zeppelin.
Old time calypso.
In a calabash and give me the thing.
Old time calypso.
Trouble in a ring man.
Old time calypso.
Sugar boom boom, get up with a zoom zoom.
Old time calypso.
Wrong screen girl, Amber Kyla.
Old time calypso.
Mango tree and 𝐿𝐶 river.
Old time calypso.
I really don't like this comment, it's looking so bad. The people tend to blame Trinidad. They say it's the Trini singers that started it first. And every year, getting worse and worse. They say, 𝗙𝐸, I hold you responsible. You and Sparrow have not set an example. Get a school and teach the youth how to sing. And maintain your name as two great calypso kings.
We want the old time melody, I'm begging you. The old time harmony and lyrics too. The old time story and the old time theme. Like the days when the calypso reigns supreme.
Like Jonah and the Bay and Chikelele.
Old time calypso.
Mama Luka Boo Boo Day.
Old time calypso.
Rum and Coca-Cola.
Old time calypso.
10 to 1 is murder.
Old time calypso.
Kids come go to bed.
Old time calypso.
Have a small comb to scratch your head.
Old time calypso.
From Cogger and Fever.
Old time calypso.
James and Joan, Panile Maya.
Old time calypso.
Grenadian girl talking she own way. Trinidad people start to mock she carnival day. Grenadian woman talking she own way. Trinidad people start to mock she carnival day. She renting a room in Congola Trace with bugs and cockroaches all over the place. Ay, 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 ay. The Grenadian shout. Up come the landlord, madam. What this noise about? Landlord, if you want to know,
Cockroach in the petticoat.
that's why me have to ball out so.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Me not want to hear you, Mr. Land.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
You are keep your house like a big pen.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Trinidadians they like nothing better.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
They singing it over and over.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Well, mama, that is bacchanal.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
They say cockroach for carnival.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
The Grenadian vex like hell till she start to blow. Trinidad people want to make me a party show. Whether it's cockroach or cockarine. Well, most important, everybody know what I mean. They could laugh and grin. I won't take the hype, cause I'm not the godfather. So call the name right. How I talk, I still talk the truth. That Trinidad landlord is a nasty brute. Landlord, if you want to know,
Cockroach in the petticoat.
that's why me have to ball out so.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Trinidadian joining the chorus.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
The women get on ridiculous.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
If you see how they pointing the finger
Cockroach in the petticoat.
and raising the dress to the shoulder.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Well, mama, that is bacchanal.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
They say cockroach for carnival.
Cockroach in the petticoat. She say them cockroach, they don't have no fear. They always hiding in your underwear. It was last week, Monday, me hustling for work. Me get an experience, yeah, they make me choke. Taking down me clothes, hang up on the wall. All of a sudden, me see something crawl. When me go for peep, me bar like a boat. German cockroach breathing in me petticoat. Landlord, if you want to know, Cockroach in the petticoat.
that's why me have a ball out so.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Different Creole women break away.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
If you see how they whine and dingle,
Cockroach in the petticoat.
everybody singing together.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
You will swear Trinidad is Grenada.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
Well, mama, that is bacchanal.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
They say cockroach for carnival.
Cockroach in the petticoat.
just one song shy of the Silver Circle of the top 20 at number 21 from the 1998 album Symphony on the Street and the 1986 album The Grandmaster. Alvin Roberts, The Lord Kitchener, number 21. All the Time Calypso and Cockroach. We started at number 100. Hit after hit after hit after hit. We are counting them down. 80 songs down. 20 songs still standing strong. Before we get into the Silver Circle of the top 20, an extra. British reggae singer Alec Hughes, Judge Dredd with Dr. Kitch, and from the blockbuster smash hit movie Paddington of Neil Bacchus, Tobago Crusoe with Kitchener's London is the place for me.
I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. Dorothy is begging for trouble. She is insisting I give her this needle. Darling, one thing I want you know, don't blame me for where the needle go. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she start to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. She lay down in such a position, it was difficult to give this injection. She start holding on to the needle, making me so uncomfortable. I said, darling, can't you be steady? I'm going to have it in very shortly. She said, Dr. Kitch, I am sorry, but the sight of the needle frightened me. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she start to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. She still wouldn't lie down quietly, constantly moving her body. So I slap her in the face with vexation, and I go on giving the injection. She screamed, Doctor, stop it, I can't stand the pain. I don't think you're inside the right vein. I said, you little fool, you wouldn't be told. The needle must be sticking in the wrong hole. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she start to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. I pull it from the hole and start again. I have the needle now in the right vein. The needle's just gone in half an inch. The stupid young lady starts to flinch. Suddenly she falls, Doc, it's working. I can feel the penicillin going in. I said, you silly fool, look what you do. The needle's gone and broke inside of you. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she starts to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. Reggae, look out, come on. I am a qualified physician, and I will give this injection.
London is the place for me. London, that lovely city. You could go to France or America, India, Asia, or Australia. You gotta come back to London City. Well, believe me, I am speaking broad-mindedly. I am glad to know my mother country. I've been traveling to countries years ago, but this is the place I want to know. London is the place for me. live in London, you are really comfortable. Because the English people are very much sociable. They will take you here and they'll take you there and make you feel like a millionaire. London is the place for me. London is the place for me. At nights when you have nothing to do, you can take a walk down Shaftesbury Avenue. There you could laugh and talk and enjoy the breeze and admire the beautiful sceneries. London is the place for me. London is the place for me. I cannot complain of the time I have spent. I mean, my life in London is really magnificent. I have every comfort and every sport, and my residence is at Hampton Court. London is the place for me. London is the place for me.
An extra British reggae singer Alec Hughes, Judge Dredd with Dr. Kitch, and from the blockbuster smash hit movie Paddington, Othniel Bacchus, Tobago Crusoe with Kitchener's London is the place for me. And that's a wrap on program 4.
𝐾𝐲. Through 𝐾𝐲s, our stories are told with rhythm and rhyme to touch your soul and rock your world. The top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐾𝐲 Classics, courtesy M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. We used AI technology to research, collate, and tabulate our top 100 Kitsch playlist based on records and CDs, sales, radio airplay, streaming platforms, and search engines. The top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐾𝐲 Classics on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲 with the kind compliments of M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies.
You love chocolate.
Chocolate.
You love M&Ms.
Oh, yes.
But your tastes have grown up, and you're just not wild about super sweet milk chocolate, so you've been avoiding M&Ms.
Yeah.
Well, fear no more.
Huh?
M&M's Dark Chocolate to the rescue.
My heroes.
M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies, available wherever fine candies are sold.
The top 100 Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener 𝐾𝐲 Classics, brought to you by M&M's Dark Chocolate Candies on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. 1 of 25 epic, awesome, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by music from the ultimate collection with passion, positivity, and power for posterity. A labor of love for future generations to treasure. Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, 18th April 1922 to 11th February 2000. From Arima and Diego Martin, Trinidad and Tobago, and Manchester and Trafford, England. The undisputed king of the road matches and panorama tunes, with 11 road matches and 19 winning panorama tunes. Trinidad and Tobago Carnival through the years. The Kitsch Catalog, 37 albums, 13 compilations, and 100 singles. Available on 10-inch 78 RPM records, 12-inch 33 1/3 RPM albums, and 7-inch 45 RPM singles, and now CDs and MP3s.
Kaiso superstar, the Grand Master, Aldrin Roberts, the Lord Kitchener, trailblazer, pioneer, icon, legend. We started at number 100, one by one, step by step, notch by notch, rung by rung, song by song. We are counting them down. 80 songs, all dusted and done. 20 songs, still standing strong. Mission accomplished with soul-satisfying delight. A labor of love, powered by music from the ultimate collection, with passion, positivity, and power for posterity, for future generations to treasure. Up next, Program 5. Be sure to save, enjoy, love, share with your loved ones. I am one, the ultimate selector, Sukram Ali, brimming with passion, full of the joy of life, enjoying the journey.
That makes you feel good. That makes you feel good. Love